The silent killer in your inbox, that feeling when you're calmly typing away at your computer, and suddenly a new email notification pops up? It's like a tiny spark of excitement in an otherwise mundane day. But what happens when that spark ignites a chain reaction that spirals out of control? Let's dive into the story of the dreaded reply all email and explore how it can turn from harmless to chaotic in an instant. Imagine a stick figure quietly working at their desk when suddenly a new email notification appears. The subject line reads, "Question about the upcoming meeting." It seems harmless, just a simple inquiry from colleague. But as the stick figure clicks on the email, a seed is planted that will soon grow into a full-blown catastrophe. The question itself is innocuous. Will we be discussing the Johnson account? The stick figure, eager to help, clicks reply all, unleashing a torrent of responses that quickly spirals out of control. Suddenly, the screen is flooded with an endless stream of "me too," "thanks," "unsubscribe" emails. The stick figure's eyes widen in horror as they realize the chaos they've unleashed. Have you ever fallen victim to the reply all email trap? Share your most epic fail in the comments below. We've all been there, right? As the stick figure frantically tries to close the email program, the screen continues to fill with new responses. It's like a digital waterfall, crashing down on them with each passing second. The stick figure's head starts spinning as they visualize a chaotic office, with hundreds of stick figures yelling "reply all" and throwing paper. The sound effects of buzzing and dinging intensify, creating a cacophony of chaos. But what's behind this seemingly harmless email that's caused so much mayhem? It all comes down to the human tendency to respond impulsively, without thinking through the consequences. We click "reply all" without considering the impact on others, and before we know it, the email chain has grown into a monster. As the stick figure tries to escape the digital chaos, they're trapped in a never-ending cycle of reply all emails. They frantically unplug their computer, but the screen still shows new responses. They run away from the desk, but the emails follow like a digital shadow. The stick figure finally finds refuge under a table, where they're left to shake and tremble. It's a moment of raw emotion, a testament to the power of the reply all email. We've all been there, struggling to contain the digital chaos that's been unleashed. But what can we do to prevent it from happening in the first place? Here's a simple trick. Before clicking "reply all," take a deep breath and ask yourself, do I really need to respond to everyone? Be cautious and think twice before unleashing the digital chaos. As we wrap up this story, remember that the reply all email is just one of many digital pitfalls that we can fall into. But with a little awareness and caution, we can avoid the chaos and keep our inboxes under control. So, what's your most relatable tech nightmare? Have you ever fallen victim to a digital disaster? Share your story in the comments below, and let's commiserate about the perils of the digital age. In the next section, we'll dive into the world of email notifications and explore the hidden dangers that lurk in your inbox. Stay tuned for more relatable rant chronicles, and subscribe to our channel for the latest updates. Note, this script has been written in a conversational tone, using everyday language to keep the content accessible and engaging for the audience. The section builds upon the story, creating a natural flow and progression that maintains the viewer's interest. The script includes retention hooks, engagement moments, and a clear call to action, making it perfect for YouTube video designed to optimize watch time and engagement. You know that moment when you're calmly typing away at your computer, and suddenly a new email notification pops up? It's like a tiny spark of excitement in an otherwise mundane day. But what happens when that spark ignites a chain reaction that spirals out of control? It's like a game of email dominoes. You click "reply all," and suddenly the floodgates open. The responses start pouring in, each one triggering a new wave of responses. It's a never-ending avalanche of chaos, with each email bouncing off the last, creating a cacophony of "me too," "thanks," and "unsubscribe." The stick figure's eyes widen in horror as they try to keep up with the replies. But the pace is too fast, and the stick figure becomes overwhelmed. They're like a soldier in a war zone, trying to keep up with the artillery fire, but getting blown away by the sheer volume of incoming fire. The sound effects of buzzing and dinging fill the air as the stick figure's computer is bombarded with emails. It's like a ticking time bomb, waiting to blow at any moment. The stick figure's head starts spinning as they try to visualize the chaos. They see a sea of stick figures yelling "Reply all" and throwing paper in all directions. It's like they're trapped in a never-ending nightmare, with no escape from the email apocalypse. The stick figure tries to close the email program, but it resists. They're like a prisoner trying to escape from a maximum security facility, but the doors are locked and the guards are closing in. The desperation is palpable as the stick figure frantically unplug their computer, then run away from the screen, which is still showing new reply all emails. It's like they're abandoning ship, leaving the sinking email behind. But the chaos doesn't stop there. The stick figure's computer is still buzzing, still dinging, still sending out new emails like a rogue cannon firing off rounds. It's a never-ending battle, with the stick figure fighting for survival in a war zone of their own making. As the stick figure hides under the table, shaking with fear, the text appears on the screen, "We've all been there." It's a message of solidarity, a reminder that we're not alone in our struggles with email chaos. But the question remains, how far will this email chain go? Will it ever stop? Or will it continue to spiral out of control, like a runaway train? The stick figure's fate is still uncertain, but one thing is clear: we've all been there, and we'll all be there again, unless we take control of our email destiny. So, what's your most relatable tech nightmare? Share below, and let's commiserate about the email apocalypse that has consumed us all. The meltdown begins, that feeling when your inbox starts to spiral out of control. It's like a tiny spark of excitement ignites a chain reaction that spirals into chaos. Well, let me tell you, it's about to get a lot worse for our hero, the hapless stick figure. As our protagonist reads an email with a simple question, they click "Reply all" without a second thought. Big mistake. Immediately, the screen is flooded with an endless stream of "Me too. Thanks. Unsubscribe" emails. The stick figure's eyes widen in horror as the notifications keep coming faster and faster. But it's not just the emails that are getting out of control, it's our stick figure's head. Their thoughts are racing like a runaway train. They see a chaotic office with hundreds of stick figures yelling "Reply all" and throwing paper. It's like a scene from a bad comedy movie, but our hero is trapped in the middle of it. The sound effects are getting more intense, too. The stick figure's computer is beeping and warning of an impending system crash. It's like a countdown timer ticking away, counting down to disaster. Our hero tries to make sense of the email chain, but it's like trying to untangle a mess of spaghetti. Have you ever felt like your inbox is taking over your life? It's like a never-ending tidal wave of emails, each one more urgent than the last. And our stick figure is right in the middle of it, drowning in a sea of reply all emails. As the chaos escalates, our hero's face contorts in frustration. They're trying to keep up, but it's like trying to drink from a fire hose. They see their coworkers staring at them, judging them, expecting them to come up with some brilliant solution. But our hero is frozen, unable to move or think. It's like the emails have taken on a life of their own. They're multiplying, spreading like a virus. Our hero is trapped, unable to escape the digital chaos that's consuming them. And it's only getting worse. The stick figure's computer is warning of a system crash, and our hero is running out of time. They try to close the email program, but it resists, like a stubborn child who won't listen. They frantically unplug their computer, then run away from the screen, which is still showing new reply all emails. Our hero is hiding under a table, shaking with fear. They're not alone, though. They see hundreds of other stick figures, all hiding under their own tables, shaking with fear. It's a sea of trembling stick figures, all trapped in their own digital nightmares. And that's when it hits our hero, the realization that they're not alone. We've all been there, trapped in the vortex of a never-ending email chain. We've all felt the fear, the frustration, the desperation. But what's the solution? How do we escape the digital chaos that's consuming us? That's a question for the ages, and one that our hero is about to discover. But for now, let's just say that the meltdown has only just begun. The emails are still coming, the chaos is still escalating, and our hero is still trapped in the middle of it all. Stay tuned, folks. It's about to get a lot more interesting. As the chaos unfolds, our hapless stick figure is trapped in a never-ending loop of reply all emails. They frantically try to break free, but it's like trying to escape a digital quicksand. The more they struggle, the more the emails multiply, each one a tiny spark of annoyance that sets off a chain reaction of frustration. The stick figure's eyes dart back and forth, scanning the screen for an escape route. They try to close the email program, but it resists like a stubborn child refusing to let go. The program freezes, taunting our hero with a loading message that seems to stretch on forever. In a desperate bid to escape, the stick figure reaches for the power cord and yanks it out. But even that doesn't work. The emails keep coming, like a digital tidal wave crashing against the shore. The stick figure's face contorts in a grimace of frustration as they realize they're trapped in a living nightmare. With a surge of adrenaline, our hero makes a break for it, running away from the screen as fast as their little stick legs can carry them. But even as they flee, the screen continues to taunt them, displaying new reply all emails like a digital scoreboard. The stick figure spins around, their eyes wide with panic, as if hoping to outrun the chaos. And yet, no matter how fast they run, the emails keep coming. It's like they're being pursued by a relentless digital pack, each one a tiny reminder that they're trapped in this never-ending cycle of frustration. Will the stick figure ever break free from the email chain? Or will they be forever doomed to repeat this cycle of chaos? As our hero disappears from view, the screen remains frozen, taunting us with its endless stream of reply all emails. It's a sobering reminder that, in the digital age, even the simplest actions can have the power to unleash chaos. And it's a feeling we've all experienced at some point or another. The aftermath, as the chaos finally subsides, our hapless stick figure peeks out from under the table, shaking off the adrenaline rush. It's been a wild ride, but they've finally escaped the digital quicksand. The screen is quiet, the email's silenced, and the office is still. Our hero takes a deep breath, letting out a sigh of relief as they realize they've made it out alive. The stick figure slowly emerges from their hiding spot, their face now visible, etched with a mix of relief and exhaustion. They look like they've just survived a war. The camera zooms in on their face, showcasing the toll the ordeal has taken. But as they take a moment to collect themselves, a hint of a smile creeps onto their face. They can't help but chuckle at the absurdity of it all. Who knew replying to a simple email could be so eventful? The camera pans out, showing the empty office, the silence a stark contrast to the chaos that once reigned. Our hero takes a seat at their desk, looking around at the stillness. It's almost peaceful. As they sit there, a thought crosses their mind. What's your most relatable tech nightmare? Share below. The camera zooms in on a sticky note on their desk with a scribbled message. Reply all, me too. The screen fades to black, with a call to action appearing. Share your own tech horror stories in the comments below. The stick figure looks directly at the camera, a mischievous glint in their eye. I got a few more where that came from. What about you? What's your worst tech experience? The screen fades to black, leaving the viewer wondering what other tech terrors our hero will face. As the video ends, the stick figure's face is the last thing viewers see, a reminder that even in the midst of chaos, there's always a glimmer of humor and humanity.